Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Gul-e-Pazmurda, a withered flower. You can say a wrinkled, diseased, kind of dead, flower. किस जुबान से ए गुले पुरमुजदा तुझको गुल कहूँ किस तरह तुझको तमन्नाए दिले बुलबुल कहूँ So किस जुबान से ए गुले पुरमुजदा तुझको गुल कहूँ So withered flower, you insist on me calling you a flower. Okay, you insist on me calling you a chosen one or a blessed one. Okay, you insist on on this, but how can I call you a chosen one, a blessed one, a successful one in this present condition that you are? Okay, किस तरह तुझको तमन्नाए दिले बुलबुल कहूँ. So how can I say this, that you are the top priority of those who who had high hopes on you, or who have high hopes in you, and that you are still their number one choice. Okay, and you insist on this, that I should call you that, but how can I call you? I can't say that looking at your present condition. थी कभी मौजे सबा गहवारा जुम्बा तेरा, नाम था सहने गुलिस्तां में गुले खंदा तेरा. Yes, there were times that you were like the you were the talk of the town. Okay, you were the most beautiful flower in this garden. And so this wind, this breeze used to blow across the garden, and the wind was I would say the wind of possibilities. Okay, wind of opportunities, blessed wind. So that wind used to blow through the garden, and it would gently tap your petals. Okay, just to dust off, like if there is something on your petals, so it's gonna dust off and to give you a shine. Okay, so you look like new flower at every single instant. Okay, naam tha sehne gulistan mein gule khandan tera. So you were like a smiling flower. Okay, everybody gave you a name. They looked at you, and you were the most you can say visible, like easily distinguished among other flowers. तेरे एहसान का नसीब सुबह को इकरार था, बाग तेरे दम से गोया तबला तार था. And yes, those winds of possibilities, they always acknowledged your you being in that. They also acknowledged that. Okay, and so because of your character, because of the fragrance that you spread around, so you being there in that garden was like that turned that whole garden into, you can say, a perfume shop. Okay, that was your character then. तुझ पे बरसाता है शबनम दीदा है गिरिया मेरा, but gone are those days. Now if you look at your present state, completely done, shrunken, and then you have these dewdrops on you, which you can't even remove, and these dewdrops are basically Dida Giriya Mera. So these are my tears, basically. These are not dewdrops. These are my tears. The one who loved you and still loves you, these are my tears. है निहा तेरी उदासी में दिले वीरा मेरा. So your present state is basically reflective of my dile veera, my empty heart. Okay, it's reflective of that. मेरी बर्बादी की है छोटी सी एक तस्वीर तू. You are a tiny little image of my own destruction. The way I have spent my you can say my present state and you are an image of that. Okay, so I'm not much different from you. ख्वाब मेरी जिंदगी थी जिसकी है ताबीर तू. So I lived my life in an illusionary world. I kept on dreaming about things that were illusionary in nature. I was so into this illusionary world that when I opened my eyes, I saw you, and that's me. My dreams were broken, um, seeing you, because you are the tabir of my dreams. Okay. हमचुने अज़नेस्ताने खुद हिकायत मी कुनुम बिश्नु ए गुल अज़ जुदाया शिकायत मी कुनुम. So Persian, but I would just say that please develop this habit of listening complaints. Okay, listen to the complaints of those who have loved you and who still love you, and those who are those basically you could not like develop themselves. Okay, and they are like afloat. Okay, there is a Punjabi saying kakh jinna tu pare ho, the ones that who have literally nothing. Okay, so we have a term in chemistry called colloids. Okay, so colloids are those particles, when you open when the sun rays come through a glass window into your room and you see tiny little particles floating in the air. So these particles are so tiny, so they are not attracted by the gravity. They don't settle to the ground, and they are not like blown away, like they don't move anywhere. They just stay there stuck. So basically kakh jina tu pare, so listen, develop this habit of listening to complaints of those who unfortunate ones who could not develop themselves, and now they are just stuck in this whatever situation they are in. Okay, so listen to their complaints and look at your present situation, because if you want to change yourself, you first have to admit and you should be able to see for yourself what state you are in.